Welcome to PlayOwnAi. Exploring LLM Optimization. Quantization. Race, let's see how landscape evolved. Year by year. Today, we're exploring the race from 2020 to 2026. This is for a basic idea about trending. Let's see how the landscape evolved. Year by year. 2020. TensorFlow Model Optimization Toolkit leads with 10 points. The market is forming. 2021. TensorFlow Model Optimization Toolkit leads with 20 points. The market is forming. 2022. TensorFlow Model Optimization Toolkit leads with 35 points. Gaining traction. 2023. NVIDIA TensorRT leads with 55 points. Showing real strength. 2024. PyTorch Quantization Library leads with 65 points. Showing real strength. 2025. NVIDIA TensorRT dominates with 80 points. 2026. PyTorch Quantization Library dominates with 90 points. And that brings us to 2026, where PyTorch Quantization Library continues to definition. What is LLM Optimization? Quantization. LLM Optimization, specifically quantization, is a process that reduces the size of machine learning models without significantly sacrificing their performance. This is done by converting floating point calculations into lower precision formats, which can save memory and speed up computations. Essentially, it helps make AI models leaner and more efficient, allowing them to run faster on various hardware. Why does it matter? Quantization is crucial because it enables deploying large language models on devices with limited resources, such as smartphones or IoT devices. This not only improves accessibility for users but also reduces operational costs associated with running these complex models, impacting developers and end users alike. Key terms: 1. Quantization. The process of reducing the precision of the numbers used in a model to save space and speed up calculations. 2. Floating point. A numerical representation that allows for a wide range of values, often used in machine learning models. 3. Precision. The number of bits used to represent a number in computing, affecting the model's accuracy. 4. Inference. The process of using a trained model to make predictions based on new data. Subscribe to PlayOwnAi for more insights.